After a very long winter, it's finally warming up. I decided to do a reset to welcome the second half of the year. This is my cozy corner where I read, relax and have a cup of tea. I've been using a thick blanket, which is really cozy for the colder months, but now that it's warming up, it's time to put it away. I replace it with a thinner blanket. Even in the summer, it can feel a bit chilly in the early morning, so a blanket is always a good idea. I do like to snuggle up in my sofa with a good book. It really is my happy time. I love my open wardrobe, but it is prone to harboring dust, so spring cleaning is pretty essential. This means emptying out the shelves and the drawers and wiping down all the surfaces with a microfiber cloth. A damp cloth does the job nicely, so I don't use any harsh chemical for cleaning my wardrobe. I like to go through my wardrobe to see if anything needs lint removing. I like this lint roller because it has a lid, so it's very travel friendly. It's also really easy to clean the brush and remove the pile of lint, which is always so satisfying. Call me weird, but I actually find this to be quite a therapeutic chore. Lint tends to look more obvious on darker pieces, so I like to take my time with them. Maintaining a wardrobe does take a bit of effort, but seeing my wardrobe is fairly curated, the aftercare is actually quite manageable. I also don't mind caring for my clothes, seeing I make good use of them. I've been wearing this Woolrich Parker jacket so much, so it's time for a dry clean. After months of bitterly coldness, it's nice to bid farewell to those heavy pieces for a while. Every now and again, I like to look through my wardrobe to see if anything needs decluttering. This helps to keep my wardrobe curated and functional. I haven't been wearing this long cardigan in a while. This is from Michael by Michael Kors. I'm in two minds about decluttering this piece because it does look really lovely. So I decided to face the hanger the other way. This signals to me that this is not being used much. If I still don't wear it in the next 6 months, I might remove it then. I've not worn these two dresses in over 2 years, so I decided to send them for donation. This is a knit dress from the White Company, and this is a mini dress from Gap. I like to take some time to take care of the peeling on my cashmere pieces with a fabric shaver. Even though they will be in hibernation for a while, I like to know that they'll be ready for the next autumn and winter. It never fails to amaze me how this little gadget can make a cashmere piece look brand new in just a few minutes. I have a small collection of cashmere jumpers that I really enjoy. Someone suggested to me a while ago that I should avoid hanging them to prevent the fabric from distorting, and I decided to take the advice on board. To be honest, folding clothes isn't my favorite thing to do. I guess that's why I chose to hang them in the first place, but this is for the best. To free up a drawer, I did some reorganizing. This means relocating my over-the-knee boots to another drawer. I then gave the drawer a good clean, and now my cashmere jumpers live in here. I actually feel so much better knowing they are now where they're supposed to be, especially seeing I might not wear them much in the next few months. By the way, let me know if you are interested to see how I clean my cashmere pieces at home. Now, if something has only been very lightly worn, I don't give it a full cycle wash. In fact, excessive washing can actually ruin our garments, and it's also not very environmentally friendly. For example, I wore these 2 pieces yesterday when I filmed a video. I sat down the whole time, so there's really no need to wash them. To freshen them up, however, I like to use a fabric spray. This one is rose and musk. It's very gentle on the fabric and it smells so lovely. I then leave the pieces to air dry for a bit before putting them back in my closet. Seeing I'm on a break from my professional job, I've been spending quite a lot of time on my desk. This is pretty much my creative corner, so I always like to keep it tidy, clean, but also functional. I recently added a laptop dock. This way I have a designated area for my laptop, and it also frees up some space when I'm not using it. This dock is made of solid maple. It's a very substantial piece and the support is solid. The inside features the German premium merino felt. This means my laptop is always protected. I think it looks really sleek as well. To make the desk a bit more organized, I added a keyboard pad. This is made of virgin merino wool felt, so it feels really soft and lovely on the skin. If you work on your desktop a lot like I do, this little feature really does make a difference. Some matching coasters as well in the same beautiful grey color. Seeing I do love my tea and coffee when I'm working. Next, we have a pen holder to keep my small supply of pens. I love writing and working on paper, so a pen holder is always handy to have. This one is made of walnut. It's really simple and very solid. You guys know I love journaling and I don't mind splurging on good quality notebooks. This one is interesting because you can replace, refill and remove the pages. The cover is really sturdy as well, and the notebook feels really nice to handle. I'm really looking forward to using it. I've been really enjoying this new setup. It's a functional workspace and the aesthetic is cohesive and fairly minimal. Thank you to GrowthMate for sending me these pieces. Everything is incredibly well made with very substantial materials. I highly recommend them if you are also designing your own perfect workspace. Jewelry are my favorite accessories all year round, but they stand out even more in spring and summer without those thick layers of clothing. So I decided to give them a deep clean to welcome the warmer season. For my most worn pieces, I like to use an exfoliating brush. This can help to remove dirt and debris from those hard to clean corners and creases. Then add a few drops of jewelry conditioner into a bowl of water. Drop the jewelry in there and leave it for a few minutes. After that, rinse the jewelry pieces with water. I like to do this multiple times until the water is completely clear. Last but not least, finish off by wiping the jewelry with a silk cloth. It's lovely how with a bit of effort, it can bring back so much shine to our everyday pieces. Let me know if you're the same, but I find that when I take the time to care for my jewelry, I appreciate them even more. With the changing of the seasons, my skincare routine definitely needed a reset as well. Recently, I purchased a number of liquid essence, toners, and facial sprays. During the warmer days, I prefer lighter products because I can easily layer them for more hydration without burdening my skin. I also really like a good facial spray because it's the perfect pick-me-up in the day. I recently started using this Way Hair Serum. I've been using the Function of Beauty serum for years and I still love it, but at the moment, the shipping cost to the UK doesn't really make sense. The Way Hair Serum is quite good, but I personally still prefer the function of beauty. It really is the best hair serum I've tried. So I hope they will make international delivery a little bit friendlier soon. I also bought a bottle of body sunscreen. This is very light and watery, which I like. For most part of the year, I'm covered in layers, so this is really only needed in the summer. I hope you like this reset. It feels really refreshing to prepare myself and my space for the new season. I'm actually really excited about the second half of the year. Thank you for being here. Take care and I will see you soon.